Hi friends, welcome to another edition of Scrapbooking in Belize. I'm Dawn, and today we'll be looking at handcrafted watercolor paints by Eve Bold. Eve is a fellow YouTuber who makes handmade paints and sell in her Etsy store, which I'll link both in the description below. I got a beautiful handwritten note from Eve, as well as 2 half pans and 2 sample dots. The sample dots were of generous amount, and the colors are burnt sienna and zircon yellow. The half pans was in this Ziploc pouch with a silica pack to keep it fresh and dry. She also packed a little instructions that if you're having difficulty removing the wrapping, to pop the half pans in the freezer for about 5 minutes, which I did because I feared that the warmness of Belize would have caused stickage of the paper. The half pans was wrapped with a strip which had on it a color swatch and the color named, and for chromium oxide green it also had the pigment information. To be honest, they were wrapped like little candies, and I enjoyed taking them out of their wrapping. Too bad I couldn't eat them. Both colors were full to the rim with color, and they looked beautiful. Now let's enjoy the color swatching. As you can see, swatching the colors was very beautiful. It had great rewettability, easily moistened. I didn't have to use a lot of water to reactivate the paints. The paints may appear to be opaque, especially the ice blue, but they were not chalky at all. They did not rub off, and they were very clean. The chromium oxide green was also very heavily granulated and had a very intense color. The burnt sienna also heavily granulated, and the color was super intense. The sample was enough to do color swatches and illustration. The same as the zircon yellow. You have to excuse me, I'm still trying to pronounce that name in my head. Zircon yellow was the same extra creamy color. What I enjoy is that the ice blue and the chromium oxide green doesn't necessarily complement each other, but they do complement my overall palette, which was what I was going for. But Eve was generous enough to send me these 2 color samples, which complement both the ice blue and the chromium oxide green. Now let's enjoy me finishing up these color swatches, and let's see how these paint performed with an illustration. As you can see, the colors are bright, heavily granulated, and I love that about it. It does not rub off, and I know these will be great compliments to my palette. Join me next time for another edition of Scrapbooking in Belize. Bye!